Hi guys, I hope that you guys are doing pretty well. So today is Tuesday and it's gonna be the second video that I'm recording this week. And yesterday I recorded a video, I worked on it and I posted on YouTube and it got like 25 views and I'm pretty happy about it at the moment. No, 25 at the moment, not 25, I'm pretty happy about it at the moment. It's just like 25 views at the moment and I'm happy about it because my videos are getting a little bit more tractions and I'm also getting getting feedbacks from the comment section, so people are actually watching my stuff and giving me feedbacks, which was different from the last 2 weeks, or I'll say week, ever since I started again. So I really appreciate it, so thank you guys, like those of you were watching my videos and liking my videos and also giving me feedback, so thank you for that. And for those who didn't do it yet or who doesn't want to do it, just know that it's not something that you necessarily have to do, but if you did it, I would have liked it and appreciate it, of course, because it will just mean a lot to me and just help me to improve myself in any shape or form, or just tell me what you want me to talk about, or tell me if you want to have a talk with me, like we can do something in Zoom or over Zoom or like in real life. I don't know, I'm being a little bit way too much now, so I'm just gonna stop. So yeah, thank you for those people who are watching my videos and liking my videos and commenting on my videos. And so for those who just came to the family, I'll say welcome. So yesterday I was at 252 subscribers and today I woke up, it was at 271 or maybe 270. So I was so surprised about it because it's something that I've never expected. Was that 50? No, not 252. I think it was like 260. But yeah, that's not the main important thing. The main important thing is the fact that I'm waking up every day. I'm doing what I have to do. I'm showing up for myself and I'm recording these videos and I see that I'm doing better when it comes to me, communicate to people and sharing my thoughts. So today I had a rough day because I had a code today. One of my patients sees, so he had like a seizure episode, and I had to be rushed to the ED. This is something that you generally do not plan or you do not think about when you're about to start your shift, but it might happen at any moment. And the only thing that he can do about it is, get ready and know like the proper way to react when it comes to this. Ask for help and just do the teamwork, because the teamwork. So like all the nurses rushed, like always, because it's not my first code and I actually like seen one before, maybe two, So yeah, I'm not gonna say a bunch of things about it because of HIPAA, of course, but yeah, it did something to me. And I felt a certain way today that I'm aware of right now, and I think I might meditate about it because yeah, it's just special. Not special like all positive because somebody had a seizure and then right now I do not know if they're doing better or if they're doing worse, but like special, like I think I've realized that medicine is so much more about studying and you're actually dealing with people. I think it's harder for you to realize when you are studying almost all the time and you don't have like a bunch of, or maybe a lot of patient interactions. I mean, I do have patient interactions every day, but it's not like it's a code this patient is seizing, or you can lose the patient at any moment. But it's like the patient comes not because the patient comes, usually when the patient comes, so they're usually stable, so you don't really worry about it. The possibility is still there, but you do not worry about it, or you do not even think about it. But sometimes it just happens. So it was one of those days today, and hopefully the patient is doing better. I can't wait to go back tomorrow and check on him and how he's doing, because yeah, he's a young guy. But yeah, let's go back to the subject. So today I want to talk about goal settings and how I view goal settings and how I've used it in the past and how I'm using it right now. So I came up with 5 points like always, so I'm going to be talking about those points. So for those who don't know anything about me, welcome to my channel. So the thing that I do is from Monday to Friday I come up with different subjects and different points, so I just analyze them and talk about them in order to make me communicate, or just to improve my communication skills and being a better human being and having time to reflect on stuff that I go through, and also talk about stuff that I want to talk about with someone, but I generally cannot because they're not there or they can understand. So I'm just talking about stuff on the internet and getting better slowly, one day, every day, or day by day, by doing it. So yeah, today we're gonna be talking about goal settings. The first point that I came with today is goal setting can push you up. The way, or maybe the reason why I said that goal setting can push you up is because by setting your goals, so you're telling yourself exactly what needs to get done, and intentionally or unintentionally you will achieve them. It's gonna be based on how much you're aware of them and how much work you put on them. So this is the reason why I myself say that goal setting can push you up. Like before I start a day, for example, there is an example, so I do not do it myself, so I really tell you guys like how I set up my plans or I set up my task. So if you can have like a specific set of goals that at the beginning of the day. I do not do it at the beginning of the day, but I do it the day before, because I realize that when I do it the same day, it's really hard for me to actually give myself a task, because I've realized that I just go easy on myself, and I do not like when I go easy on myself. So that's one of the reasons why I do not set goals while I'm going to the day or when I genuinely do not know what to do. So I will just set tasks, but goals are much more important, so I'll see them as priorities. So I will set them the day before, the week before, months before, not years before, but I'll just like go up to months. So like 2 days or 1 day before, I will set a specific goal that I want to get done for the week, for the day, just before it comes. And I try to achieve this goal, and the way that I go about it is I subdivide it, little step by little step, and I try to go or attack those little step until I reach the bigger picture. So that's my way of doing it. But if you just started, so you can set little goals at the beginning of the day or day before, stuff that you want to do throughout the day, and kind of have like a set of goals or maybe like a set of tasks that you want to get done, instead of having like one thing that you generally do not know how to attack or how to do it, because it's so much more bigger than you at the moment and you just do not know how to start. So that's one of the reasons why it's really important to take a step back, and if you have like a goal that you generally cannot understand, but it is just something that you want to do or you think that you want to do, taking a step back is really important, because it will show you whether or not you can do it right now, or what is missing, or what you need to get done before you go and attack the bigger picture or you get the bigger picture done. So goal setting is really important if you know how to use it. And the second point that I wrote down today, or that I came with today, is goal setting can bring you down. Goal setting can bring you down because of over planning. I'm one of those people. We usually overplan, or I used to overplan, but right now I'm doing better because I know myself better. But I still sometimes do some mistakes when I'm really excited about learning something, or when I'm really excited about exploring a topic or a field. So I will just like plan study sessions, or I'll just like plan different activities, different assignments that I need to get done, but I will just not do them because I was not being realistic of my time, and I was being delusional at the time. So yeah, that's kind of like one of the reasons why, maybe like one of the way that goal setting can push you down, because like by over planning, we only have 24 hours in a day, and the goal, or maybe the priority that we might have on mine, might not be the only priority for the day, or just in more than 1 day to actually be done or be achieved. So that's one of the reasons why you need to be cautious about how many tasks, how many goals, how many priorities that you have in a day, or for the week, or for whatever specific time period that you have open. And I'll say, like, what are they going to require from you, and what resources or maybe what opportunities that you have right now you can use to actually go and get them done. So it's not only, or it's not always about planning. So you should actually have a plan or just an idea of how much or what are you gonna do or how you're gonna do it to actually, you know, like get this stuff get done or work on whatever you planned before. So it's more than planning and over planning, even if, you know, it's kind of like from cautious people to do, like I'll say a hard habit for like overthinker to do, like over planning. But you know, with time and experiences, as you're going through stuff and as you're learning, which is really important. So you need to be honest with yourself when you do not get all those things from the list done, to actually get to know why. What's the reason why I did not get them done? Is it because you didn't have enough resources, or is it because you didn't have enough time? So all of that will help you to decide or just know how to plan better. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's gonna be a long journey before you actually like find these specific brackets of tasks, or maybe like goals or priorities, or just like finding how much energy that you have throughout the day and where you want to dedicate the specific type of energy that you have, or I'll say quantity of energy that you have, which is so much more better instead of time. So yeah, just be aware that you're not a superhero or you're not, say, all powerful, you know. So you need to be cautious with your time, your energy, and all the stuff in between. And those, I'll say, stuff that I just talked about, or stuff that need your attention when you are planning, because some people just naturally overplan, like I am. The third point that I came with today is how to stop overplanning. I think I kind of talked about it before in my second point or my other videos. One of the reasons why that you can, not one of the reason why, but one of the reasons that you can, not even reason, but one of the thing, I will say thing is way much more general and cover way much more things. Yeah, so one of the things that you can use in order to stop overplanning, or yeah, we were just talking about overplanning. Overplanning is, you know, taking a step back and realize what it is you have to go through, or what it is you have to do in order to know how you want to do it. So you might also, you know, have different tasks, different options or slot open, and you have somebody that you know, somebody that knows you, and somebody that you trust to actually help you go through the list, you know, by process of elimination, and see what's priorities and what's not priority, and help you, you know, like to take stuff out from your list and help you focus on what should be a priority at the moment. Or you can stop overplanning by, I'll say, having a regular day template, or a specific way that you want your day to be, by giving yourself like a specific set amount of tasks every day, or on a specific set of goals, like 3 goals, 2 goals. You try like to make it as little as possible, but with time, as you know, you go to your stuff and you get your stuff done, and you actually get an idea of what like the whole process of getting stuff done is. So you might add on top of it, but just know that there is not a specific limit. Like if you want to have like a list or a goal list or a priority list, there's like no specific limit, of priorities that you need to have in your list. So it's just going to be based on what's your priorities right now and what you want to get done. So that's the way that you need to say it, not like how many things that you have on your list and how many things that you want to get done at the end of the day. Yes, it's nice at the end of the day to take a step back and, you know, like sit and relax and see what you've done and realize that, yeah, I've did a lot today. But it does not really help most of the time, because we still do a lot today, but they might not be related about, or might be related to what our priorities are, and we shouldn't feel bad about it. We should just feel, you know, I'll say cautious and aware of what we are doing, but still try to implement our priorities or different steps related to our priorities within our daily life and daily habits and activities. That's the way that I see it. And the fourth thing that I came with today is procrastination. Procrastination is something that I used to do a lot, and I'm still doing right now, and I still doing this week as well, because there's something that I really had to start that I've never started this week, which is a new data science class that I want to take before I start my research projects, because it will help me a lot to, you know, go out to the data much more faster and, you know, manipulate numbers and graphs and stuff like that, which are like all, I'll say, knowledge or requirements necessary. Not really requirements, I'll say knowledge, which can be useful when you're doing research and you're going to a really big set of data and you generally have no idea how to manipulate it or how to go through it. So I have this class in my possibility, or has like an opportunity right now through a third-party website that my school gave me access to, and I so want to do it right now, but I've been procrastinating so long, so I think today is the day for me to start. So I'm just gonna start with one unit, because I overplanned last week and the week before, I think, and I told myself to like 2 units every day to get it done as soon as possible and start research and stuff like that, but I've never actually done it. So today I'm gonna start with one unit and see how it goes. And also I have a probability and statistics class that I'm taking on Khan Academy, which is something that I've planned on getting done before last week, but last week I did not do any of it. So today I'm gonna start. I'm also gonna give myself as goal, or maybe a priority, of getting unit 1 done on each of those classes. So yeah, I still procrastinate, and I think the way that I go around it is by being honest with myself. Being honest with myself is something that I'm right now doing a lot, but I did not used to do before because I did not know how to do it. But yeah, so right now the way that I, you know, get over procrastination is by being honest with myself, and, you know, at the end of the day ask myself, what is the reason why that I did not get something done that I genuinely wanted to get done. Sometimes I will realize because, you know, I did not have time for it, or I just did not feel like it. And other times I will also realize that I'm not as interested into the subject that I wanted to study, or maybe learn more about prior or everything. So I will just have like another way to approach the subject if it is really necessary for me to, you know, learn about it, or just take it out if it's not necessary for me to learn about it, or just not gonna be useful for anything related to my career or me as a human being. So like, for example, I used to be into coding and web development before, and I've tried again and again and again to go back to it by doing project, but I've realized that, you know, there is something that I do not enjoy anymore that I might do time to times, but my priority right now is medicine, like it always been. So just so much more interested into, you know, reading stuff about medicine, watching stuff about medicine, and sometimes take a break from medicine, but I always come back, you know. So it's not like one of those things one of those passions I'll think that will just like stop one day. But I think, well, of course, keep going, because, you know, medicine, like, there's so much stuff that you have to learn every day, and so much stuff that I do not know right now, and I'm still learning every day, which makes it really interesting, and also keep me motivated, because, you know, yeah, so I'm working around my future patients, and yeah, you never know, so that's one of the reasons why. So yeah, the only way that I used to overcome my procrastinations or my procrastination episode is by being honest with myself and asking myself questions at the end of the day. Or you can use the same thing too. You ask yourself questions. You do not have to wait at the end of the day to do so. You can do it throughout the day, or you can do it before you start the day. But before you start your day, it does not really make any sense to me, because, you know, there is still a possibility of you doing the thing throughout the day. So I'll just wait till at the end of the day to actually, you know, reflect on what happened throughout the day and see what it is keeping me away from, you know, achieving my goals. The fifth point is personal experience. So everything that I talk about is stuff that I, you know, been through, some stuff that I know some people around me went through, and I've seen them talking about it, or they came to me and talk about it to me. So everything that I'm saying will not relate to you at 100%. It might relate to you, like the whole thing might relate to some people. Some of it might relate to some people, half of it or less than half of it. Some people will relate to it, but, you know, not everybody will relate to it the same way that I relate to it. If you do, pretty happy that you do. If you don't, This do not make you any less than me, or this not do not did not make me any more than you. So you just need to, you know, take your time to find your way, your way, or maybe like your way is better than anything that I'm thinking about. Your way to deal with stuff and how you wanna go with your life. So it's always based on your own experiences, and it's nice to listen to people. It's also nice to see like how people do stuff, and you know, like how they go about some stuff, because sometimes you genuinely do not know what to touch or how to start something. But just wanted to tell you guys that this is based on my own experiences and stuff that I know, and that's pretty much all about it. You guys will go to live and do your own experience, and probably have a YouTube channel and then talk about it. Which sometimes it's interesting because, you know, it's always nice to get to learn how people do the same thing that you're doing, because yeah, sometimes you just want to try something new, and sometimes stuff that you did not think about before. So thank you guys for watching this video. I really like talking about it, and I really like my tone today. I'm less running, and it seems like I really wanted to talk about this, but right now I'm hungry. I think it's also a factor because I'm like, oh damn, I want to finish this video and go eat something, but I don't know what I'm gonna eat right now. So yeah, thank you for watching this, guys, and thank you for those people who just subscribed to my channel yesterday. Really mean a lot to me. I have no idea what might happen. I know what might happen if I keep uploading. Of course, some of my video might go viral, and then, you know, I'll have more subscribers, but I have no idea about, you know, what's gonna happen in 1 month or 2 months. So I'm excited about it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for everything.